In this presentation, I will explain coevolution and different types of it. The term coevolution first was invented by Paul Ehrlich and Peter Raven in 1964. One of the most important parts of an organism's environment is other organisms. Coevolution occurs when, in adapting to their environments, two or more organisms evolve together. Coevolution is the mutual evolutionary influence between two species. Coevolution happens when the evolution of two or more species depend on each other. In other words, they evolve together. Generally, coevolution divides into two types: mutualistic coevolution and antagonistic coevolution. In mutualistic coevolution, the two parties change or evolve in such a way to enhance the effectiveness of the interaction. In other words, evolutionary changes in each species benefit the other species. This type of coevolution is common in interactions between plants and their insect pollinators, as well as some other specialized cases. When the benefits of mutualism to both species are high and mutualistic relationship has been in place over long periods of evolutionary time, the link between mutualists may result in co-speciation, in which speciation in one species lead to speciation in the other. If the coevolution is extreme enough, the two partners may become completely dependent on each other, which is called an obligate mutualism. Bees and flowers are one of the best examples of mutualistic coevolution. Flowers are affected by the bees because the flowers that have the best combination of colors and produce best nectar attract more bees, and therefore more pollination will happen. Bees are influenced as well. Bees have hair on their legs, and pollens stick to bees' legs, and this is because each time bee pollinates a flower, it makes seed, which makes more flowers and more food for the bee. So the hairier the bee, the better food supply it have in the future. Antagonistic coevolution is the other type of coevolution. Evolutionary change in each species decrease the fitness of other species in antagonistic coevolution. Predator and prey is a classic example of antagonistic coevolution, in which selection for anti-predator traits in prey favors traits in predator that produce better success at catching these prey, which selects for new anti-predator behavior in the prey, and so on. Antagonistic coevolution produces an evolutionary arm race between predator and prey, which may go indefinitely. Host parasite coevolution is another type of antagonistic coevolution. Also, mimicry may result in antagonistic coevolution. Rabbits and wolves is an example of prey and predator coevolution, which is a type of antagonistic coevolution. Wolves exert pressure on rabbits and vice versa. Wolves catch rabbits and slower rabbits will get catch more easily, and this results in selection for faster rabbits. When rabbits get faster, this will result in the selection for faster wolves. There are two other kinds of coevolution. One is mosaic coevolution, which is depending on the ecology and behavioral interactions between two species, natural selection can result in mutualism between a pair of species in some communities, but antagonistic interaction between the same pair of species in other communities. The idea, which centers on geographic variation, is the theory of mosaic coevolution. Gene culture coevolution is the other type of coevolution, which explains how human behavior is a product of two different and interacting evolutionary processes, genetic evolution and cultural evolution.